Hey everyone, welcome to Fairy Blood Tarot. Let's do a special reading today due to the full moon on 26th of December in Cancer. So there is this full moon. It's actually gonna happen in a few hours as I shoot this, and I would like to look at moon from messages from the moon. It's actually a deep and quiet energy, but nevertheless I wanted to shoot this video. So it's a mysterious, deep but clean silence that I can feel filling up the space in a way. So I will title this video as Messages from the Moon. So with every new moon and full moon, as I'm inspired to do, I can shoot such videos, So yeah, let's get some messages and try to give some guidance from the moon herself through this full moon in Cancer. What I hear before I open this video, what I hear is take it or leave it. I don't know what it really refers to. It may refer to some like some relationships, and also like the guidance. I will get cards, of course, but the guidance I get is, the feelings of shame, guilt that is very inherent in our emotional body, usually due to our family. Like we inherit those emotions, right? Like shame, guilt, from our family or even from society. So this full moon may be asking you to really forgive yourself and forgive others. Also free yourself from those deeply rooted emotions that are really not serving you, but also maybe they are not yours, right? Like if there is a problem in your way, almost an insolvable problem, let's say with a relationship, maybe it's not your problem and there is no need to be overly emotional when you approach this situation. Maybe you have to think outside of the box and use your mind and intellect and use discernment. Is it really worth my time to put any more effort into it, right? Usually when we love, we hold on to that love and we don't keep the other options open. We, in a way, kind of make ourselves slave to love, right? But love doesn't want you to be a slave. It wants you to be free. And sometimes, even when you love that person, you have to let it go. You have to let it go, let it loose. And also when it comes to like problematic connections, toxic connections that you have to deal with. Maybe you are face to face with your family members and like they are kind of guilt tripping you. For some of you, they are slut shaming you or shaming you in general. But like you really want this time moving forward to go after what you really want, and really there is no time to waste on people who are not willing to change, people who are not willing to grow as you do. It's like the saying, don't commit to me, commit to evolving. I'll meet you there. I came across a post saying that, and like it's powerful, right? Don't commit to me. Don't make false promises. Commit to evolving. I'll meet you there. Otherwise, I will no more have any sympathy, empathy, right? Any remorse. I won't hold on to that. It's not my problem anymore. It's really like take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Also, it's kind of giving me, you are giving an ultimatum. Or the moon goddess, the moon herself is, in a way, giving the ultimatum to people in your love connections. Take it, really embrace it, right? Or leave it. Take the pill to awaken yourself, or leave it, right? Do not bother someone who is trying to make a better life for themselves, or trying to better themselves in general, trying to evolve, try to awaken. Like almost like there is this protection from the moon herself, giving ultimatum to toxic people, like let it go. If you are not changing, evolving with them, just let it go. Do not expect that they will save you this time. They won't. So yeah, like these are generally what I wanted to talk about. So today I'll be using Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I got this deck today, you guys. So let's get some tarot. What is the messages of this full moon that's happening today in Cancer? Okay. So, Hierophant energy. Hierophant at this time is giving me like, know your value, focus on spiritual ascension, spiritually evolving yourself, and others will follow. People will follow, right? For some of you, you are really discovering, finding your voice and discovering that you are a healer, you are a shaman, you are a mystic, or you will become a spiritual leader, but you have to speak up, right? And I talked about, there is this mystic, deep silence type of energy, and we get the card mystic. So you actually are becoming very mysterious to outsiders. Maybe in the past, your mystery wasn't really attracting people, and it was kind of scaring people off. But I feel like from now on, you will really embrace your unique and mystic energy, the mystic energy within you. Instead of trying to be normal, trying to normalize yourself and, trying to lessen yourself, like you don't know much about God or spirit or universe, really acknowledging the information that you already possess, right? You're also becoming one with your higher self. And for some of you, as you do this, you will attract your lifelong partner. As you can see, there are like two keys in the book, right? There may be two keys that you will receive that will unlock your future, your potential, unlock your mind to really move towards the age of Aquarius with a free mind, free heart, right? By keeping your options open. I also feel like somebody finds you really mystical. They're really attracted to your energy and decide to commit to you. They see you as their mentor in a way. They feel like they can benefit from you a lot, and they may offer you like a solid, something solid. For some of you, this is a spiritual marriage, or a marriage will happen soon, or you will find this lifelong partner in a way. Okay, mystic. Like, do not dim your leader qualities. Eight of Wands. Yeah, as you really embrace that you are a spiritual leader, you don't have to be approved by religion or society to acknowledge that fact in a way. As you embrace your mystic qualities, you, just like I said, I mean, people won't be scared of by that mystic energy. From now on, they will really see your spiritual rank, right? But the part of it is you really stepping up to the leadership position and saying, I really do possess a lot of knowledge, right? You kind of embrace who you are in that sense. Like, I am a mystic person, I am a healer, I am a spiritual leader, whatever it may mean. I hold the key to the enigma of life. I hold the key in my heart, right? Now it's time to share it. As you embrace that, people won't be scared of, people will be attracted, and they're gonna start to see, okay, like, this is a spiritually high ranked person, or maybe for some of you, this is a chosen person. This energy is unique. This yin, I was almost gonna say yin energy. This energy is really perplexing, right? And so it's gaining this charisma and mystic energy that is gonna attract you a lot of opportunities in the next 8 weeks, you guys. In the next 8 weeks, or even 8 days, following from the full moon on the 26th. So with the Eight of Wands, I feel like the Archangel Michael can really help you to discover your confidence in a way. There is this miracle energy, miracle and mystic energy. Yeah, you may also like go through a very mystic experience, and after that it's almost like you crack the old codes in your mind, and now it's gonna become way easier to manifest in 2024. Yeah, 8 of Wands, right? Universal year of 8 is 2024. So 8 of Wands. So for some of you in 2024, with the realizations that you go through with this full moon energy, you will actually attract 8 big news. 8 big news, significant life changes, I'm hearing. There's gonna be communication, speed, and travel moving on. You may be surprised by like who you come across to or who approaches you, right? Like you will, I feel that. I mean, you will really be surprised by that. Okay. Also, embrace your femininity, even if you're a male. Then I get the awakening card. So there is mass awakening. Also, you are being freed with the help of the moon, right? Moon goddess. You are being freed from. It's almost like you paid your due. You paid, like if you had some karmic debt, let's say, you kind of paid it off. Maybe with your good deeds, maybe by being aware of them and really understanding your mistake, etc. Right? I feel now your soul is gonna be free from like unfounded emotions that is not yours. Shame, guilt, whatever that may be. You will awaken your soul's true potential. And again, that feels like a Hierophant type of mystic energy. That's a mystic energy, like you are a goddess. So yeah, it's like the goddess is awakening. What is the messages for this full moon? What are some messages of the full moon? People didn't want you to see your true potential. Maybe they were intimidated by your optimistic energy, right? Optimistic energy. Or you may be delaying living life due to a connection, right? I don't know. Like you may have been delaying really going forward with your life with an open heart because of a chance connection, or because you have seen a potential in certain people, certain love connections. Like you have seen a potential, but you're realizing really you got the potential, right? It's not about the connection. You got the potential, and you shouldn't delay the joy in your life holding on to a potential. So it's like becoming more practical in a sense, and not really living in the fantasy world or holding on to a potential of something, right? You know, I have fallen in love because I've seen a potential. But, you know, checking up, reality check, right? You have to do some reality check in your life. And I also get the feeling you thought something, like you couldn't take the first step towards your goals. Like you have this fresh new beginning waiting for you, but you may still be kind of 1 foot out in the new area and 1 foot out, in, let's say. But even that shows you want to move past what's rotten, what's old, what's not really serving you, by taking that first small step and by putting 1 foot forward, right? Maybe it's not a complete transition at this time. You may lack the courage or the optimism, or basically the balls to do it, right? But Spirit is advising you to really keep your options open. Keep your options open. And then I see the nymph of wands. Like this is related to a passion of yours. There is a new passion for you, but you may just be feeling a bit reluctant to really see its potential, right? I think you deep down know it's got full of potential, and somewhere else there is no more potential to grow yourself there. Like that environment is kind of dead, and there is not much potential left, or in that connection, let's say, there is not much potential left for you to discover who you are and awaken the untapped parts of you. So from now on, you will really move on to a new direction, but you have to say goodbye. You have to. What else? Okay, messages from the full moon. Justice. You earning the respect that you deserve in society. And I'm gonna touch upon certain something here. So we started the reading with the Hierophant, right? There is also the High Priestess, which type of energy. And for me, the High Priestess is about like channeling. It's actually closer to God through intuition than, let's say, the Hierophant energy. Because when it's about Hierophant, it's also about politics. It's also about power, right? Power. And usually we, like tarot readers, let's say, like us, are not really given the credit for truly doing God's work, right? In the contrary, like religious figures, religious authority figures, they are given all those money, power, and everything, and probably most of them are really serving to the devil energy without knowingly. And that's the tea, right? And high priestess type of energy, who are healers, who are shamans, who are free thinkers, who are actually really close to God, doing the mission, they are not given any credit for it, because they embody the silent energy of the moon, silent energy of the God. They are not power hungry. But with this new awakening, as you step up your game, as you, I don't know, some people, even the devil energy may help you out for you to really hold the power of position of power in society, right? Not just the power that God grants you and you do everything. You do everything. Let others really give you presents, give you the stage, give you the accolades in a way, because you deserve it. Not people who are masquerading themselves as the men of God, who are actually serving to the devil energy. I feel like with the age of Aquarius, and maybe this full moon is prominent in that, you will shine brighter and you will be rewarded in a way, like your reward is coming, right? 8 of Wands. Then I get the justice here. Then I get the justice. Okay. People are still sending you evil eye and everything, you guys. People are still trying to compete with a chosen one in a way. Or trying to send evil eye and, block your blessings. Maybe in the past you would diminish yourself, or you didn't know exactly how to deal with it, right? And yeah, they may have delayed some of the blessings, but blessings coming from God, they won't be delayed by nasty people. They won't. I mean, you will get those blessings, but you also have to step up, leave the matrix, and really acknowledge your position. Acknowledge your position. Okay, let's get some messages from the moon. 9 of Wands, the moon, Nymph of Pentacles. I'm also hearing you can turn pain into gold. Don't forget that. Like if your Chiron is in Cancer, let's say, and you have a deep trauma coming from your family, you can really turn that into gold. Like those are the real gems. Those are the real gems. Okay, let's get some extra messages for the full moon in Cancer, you guys. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, hummingbird spirit, one of the best, because it's very swift, right? Very practical. It's almost like the internet for me. Hummingbird is like, it's a futuristic bird. Hummingbird, I mean, even when you see a hummingbird, seemingly it stays in the air, but like from afar it stays in the air, but actually is flapping its wings in a high speed, So there's constant movement, but to the outside eye or even to yourself, you may be feeling like you are not progressing, you are staying where you are, or you are staying stuck. But it's not like that. You're constantly moving. You're just not showing it, right? So the hummingbird is about being present. Be here now. That's the first message. Because if you are in the present moment, you will see the right flowers to take the nectar out. Like you will find all those nectars in the present moment. So do not delve too much into past or future worries. Just stay present with the full moon energy. Maybe it's gonna give you the key to be present. To be present. Okay. Some messages from moon. Antelope, life is speeding up. It's the 801's energy. Yeah, I feel like also when it comes to relationships or intimate partnerships, intimate connections, you will see that they are gonna speed up. Either speed up to, completely sever that connection and let it go, or speed up to its full potential, right? Wow, the third card, I mean, one of my favorite from Egyptian mythology as well, is scarab beetle spirit. And scarab beetle, you guys, is actually Cancer, right? It's called kef something, I mean. But scarab beetle represents Cancer. And magic works through you. Magic works through you. So instead of chasing magic outside of you externally, right, in your heart, in your energy, know that magic works through you. So you have to include yourself in the stage if you want magic to happen. But if you take a back seat in your life, magic won't work through you, because magic won't find you. Magic has to find you. You have to be there. You have to be there. Scarab beetle is also about abundance, right? Abundance. Some messages from moon. Some messages from moon. Time to collaborate. Time to go into partnerships that is really gonna support you, right? You don't have to do all by yourself. Like you can find the right people in the following energy. You can find the right people to collaborate in your work. But it's not only work, you guys, it's also realizing this is a mirror world, right? This is a mirror world. And if you want to solve the puzzle of your life, you need true reflections. You need the right mirrors in your life, right? It's not so easy to solve it on your own, or maybe you cannot solve it on your own. Like in that way, you crave an intimate connection at this time, and that may be the justice, like that may be the reward that you will receive. We started the reading with the Hierophant. Hierophant is also about like lifelong committed relationships, not only marriage, maybe your life partner. Okay, some messages from the moon. Starling, find strength in social community and achieve your goals. Again, you are not alone. You are not alone. So time for the isolation is really important for finding yourself, for self-mastery. If you are constantly surrounded by other people, you will not discover the truth of who you are. So if you went through an isolation, I feel like you found a lot of keys as to who you really are, or you perfected your self-mastery over certain addictions, over certain things. So this time it may be the time to find strength in social community, socialize more, and achieve your goals with the help of others who are ascending along with you. Messages from the moon. Again, I'm seeing the number 2. Number 2 is intimate connections, right? People supporting each other, listening to each other. So messages usually come about that. I mean, honey guide, honey guide. So again, two people, let's say, benefit from the harvest of knowledge and sustenance that cooperation brings. You don't have to do it on your own. You don't have to do it all of your own. So, like, again, like, interesting. Two ants working together to solve the puzzle. Another card, Green Heron. Profit through learning and observation. Profit, right? Scarab beetle, abundance, profit. Through learning and observation. Learning and observation. Do not judge. You can gain immense amount of money, respect, whatever that you desire by becoming non-judgmental and, you know, becoming this observation deck, let's say, right? With no judgment. So with this full moon asks you to release preconceived ideas, right? Judgmental ideas that you, or beliefs that you hold onto. You can release them now. Profit through learning and observation. Okay, what are some messages of the full moon? Love of animals. Okay, be harmless. Learn from animals and practice harmlessness. Again, judgment. Judgment. We think only deeds, like actual physical deeds, hurt others, but actually what we think about them, what type of thoughts that we entertain, it also gives immense harm to humanity. So take notice of animals and practice harmlessness. So your guidance is to connect with an animal today, and it's interesting, I used in my oracle decks almost all animal decks, right? Is to connect with an animal today. Consider what you are learning from that animal and maintain an attitude of harmlessness as you telepathically offer greetings. Stay open for a response from that animal, a message or a sense of connection. For an animal wishes to communicate something that will help you. Okay. And this was the last message, you guys. I hope you go through the transition to the new year with this full moon energy. I hope that it won't be unsettling, it will be illuminating for you. And yes, I hope you had a pleasant time with me. Until next time, right? And if you want to contact me, you can send an email on fairybloodtarot@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram, fairybloodtarot. Be gentle with yourselves. Namaste.